right here for a second. Are you the only one inside?
Hey, listen, I don't answer questions, and I'm going to need y'all to get the fuck off my property.
No, sir. Sir, I need you to come back over here now.
Top hits. I'll be disappointed. Yeah. There may be some fucks thrown around. You never know. Children listen to this. Yeah. Podcast off. Yeah. Well, yeah. I want to listen to the podcast. Drinking and talking bullshit.
Appreciate it, Josh, Stevie.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love the music. Three-wheel bicycle, baby. I love it.
Hey, we're 10410, and you're listening to Three-Wheel Bicycle Podcast.
I've got a mug full of cold coffee, 3 cigarettes, a pistol, and a mask.
What? Cha-cha-cheetah. Free-wheel bicycle.
Ooh, that's right. Three-wheel bicycle.
Yep, yes.
Coming out of Casper, Wyoming. Got to give a shout out to all those truckers that leave those bottles of apple juice on the side of the road.
Keep on trucking, baby.
The wonderful shout out segment. Ooh, I forgot. That was the wrong button, but either or that.
Well, everybody knows buttons are hard, and you're good at pushing them.
That's right. Welcome everybody to the show. Holy moly donut shop. As of right now, it is just Jake and I. I think Josh might come on later, maybe. Phone in. He's in San Antonio, Texas out there.
As we know, is the state.
Yeah, like I said, thank you everybody for tuning in once again to another podcast episode in the garage.
Another episode.
Yeah, consistent episode. Also, I got to give a shout out to Randy Washer, David Bauer, Lation Bauer, Corbin Bauer. Last week we sporadically did the bonus episode. I didn't even bring any of my gear up, and I just recorded it through the phone, dude. And it was magical.
I heard they had some wild things to say.
Yeah. And
you had a whole brood of Bowers, it sounds like. Bowers, is that what it was?
Yep. Yeah.
A whole brood of them.
And it was amazing. And we're going to end up doing it again. It was cool listening to their like Corbin and Lation's theories on why flat Earth it's possible.
So did they turn you?
I know, but at the same time, it's
not
like,
gay. I'm talking about the flat Earth.
Yeah,
thing.
I'm like, that kind of does make sense.
They made some points.
Yeah, and then we started getting into like, I don't even know what you would call it. But, like, oh, you're a millennial, you're a Gen Z.
Generation X
yeah,
have you?
That. And they believe Generation Alpha, Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, you
just the first generation to figure out that the Earth is flat, or to go back believing that the Earth is flat?
Well, you just have to tune into that episode, my man.
I guess I fucking will, since I didn't get an invite.
Oh, that was the wrong one, but.
Oh.
Ooh, there we go.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. So we got to give. Here we go. I love this part of the show, I guess. That's right. The Casper Spuds baseball little portion of the show. They swept. The Spearfish Sasquatch.
They're out here sweeping.
Dude.
That's why we support our boys.
First game, 12-2.
Boom.
Second night, 4-5.
Say goodnight to your mom.
The third night, 10-9.
Slap your grandma in the fucking face.
Yeah. So it would be June 4th. It's gonna be another home game.
Another home game, and guess what? It's gonna be another home win, baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Get on down there if you're in or around the Casper area. Good family fun.
It's a great family time. It's great time even if you don't have a family.
Yeah.
You go there, and you know what? You won't be judged if you're going there to, say you just lost a lady or something, and you're going by yourself, and you ain't gonna be judged if you're sitting in the stands crying when they hit a home run.
You're gonna be loving that bat sound, baby.
Mm-hmm. And even if you are crying, you're not gonna get judged.
No.
And you can have you have some nachos and what have yous, and get on with your life. Big deep breath out.
Yeah. Switched it up there a little bit. Let's see. There was. I can't remember. We were
once talking.
In 1987, Kenneth Parks, a 23-year-old Canadian, drove to and killed his mother-in-law and almost choked his father-in-law to death, all while sleepwalking in 1992, and he was acquitted of the murder.
Well,
these are these screenshots.
Oh, you got some news screenshots. Which is the best way to report news?
Screenshots from Stevie V.
That's right.
Samsung.
Yep. Screenshots from Stevie V Samsung. Well, that's not the only time that the whole sleepwalking defense has worked,
They're, well, hold on.
But since we just have a screenshot of it, we don't really know.
Yeah, it was off of, I can't remember what site it is right now. Here is another one.
Wikipedia.
Yeah. We're going to get into that technology stuff here after a bit.
Once a while.
Shout out to Off the Cuff, Jed Coburness and Cody Stokestead. They just came out with an episode this morning, and it threw me for a loop as far as the AI stuff goes, but either or.
Oh, they got technology at theirs?
Yeah.
We record ours on fucking cassette tapes, and then we send it out to you guys. Yeah. We haven't figured out the most efficient way yet, but we're working on it. We got a team.
I can't wait to get them fellas on the show. So this was like another history thing, I guess. Didn't really dig that deep into it, unfortunately.
I didn't.
Short notice.
You in history, I know that you like history, but I didn't figure that you dove too deep into it,
yeah.
To be honest with you.
It was just a topic of discussion. So this is a mother back in 1981 in a German courtroom. She walked in there and shot the person that raped her daughter. And there is video of this.
Well, good on her.
I know, right? This one night I was sitting out here, and all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, what the? But she's
nice
like
move.
just standing there like, boo,
nice move.
Yeah.
Please tell me that she didn't get in trouble, though, did she?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you.
You don't know?
Didn't dig that
motherfucker.
Too deep into it.
I think that's my only pet peeve about you, Stevie, sometimes. I swear to God.
Let's see, what else do we got here? Got to give a shout out to this new podcast, Still with Vaughn. At some point in time, we were kind of talking about it yesterday. They are from Australia, in the zone, the Traffic Controllers Toolbox.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it's like a road construction. They just
podcast.
Yeah.
Well, they do road construction different over there.
Yeah, and see, that's what
they have to. So how we have our lanes, they have to swap them. So it's a totally different. They actually do road construction backwards, just like the toilets flush.
Ooh, that's
and that
another
might
thing
be
we
made
gotta
up,
talk about.
but we don't know. We don't know
sounded-
unless you Google it. That's how we find out our information.
Yeah. But I'm super excited at some point in time where we all could chill. It's probably going to be in the morning. I'm going to be quite honest with you.
That was YouTube, baby. I listen. That was on YouTube. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
That was uncalled for.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that was. Well, we're not big enough to edit that out. That's not the type of videos that I watch. But
I'm sure it's going to be in the morning because the time Jay Garavero band was on, their nighttime is like in the morning.
Yeah.
The time I chatted with him was like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, and I'd be interested to have that crap because I'm a huge fan of Australians, just simply for the fact that there's a band called The Chats, and they're from Australia, and they have a hit song. I don't know if you've heard it, but it's called Smoko. That's Smoko. The Chats. Smoko. And I'm sure they'll sue us, but... Oh, sorry. We got ads. Fuck your ads. We're just going to have to put up with ads for a minute. But I'll give you a little taste of the Smoko. Or... The Chats is an amazing band, and they got sick riffs, even better videos, and
So let me set the scene. It's 2 in the afternoon at 34 degrees. The Queensland harsh summer heat. I've been sweating buckets up and down my street. As there I spied the bloke, perched atop of his milk crate throne. He eyed me off as I approached, and then he said, I'm on Smoko, so leave me alone, I'm on Smoko. So leave me alone, I'm on Smoko. So leave me alone, I'm on Smoko.
And that's all we'll do with that, so we don't get sued. And even if they do sue us, you can't take what we ain't got.
That's right. Everything's paid for.
Yeah, hey, and also they should be used to it. When you're in a band, all everyone tells you is, well, we're not going to pay you, but it's good exposure.
Yeah, that's right.
So
that's what we try to do here with the Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast. We just try to spread the love.
yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Spreading the love like
laughs.
an STD, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spreading the love just like herpes.
Yeah,
We're the
on
gift that keeps on
PBS.
giving. We're not going anywhere, no matter how poor you make us. Fuck off.
What was the name of that band again?
The Chats.
The Chats.
The Chats.
You know, when we were talking earlier about that diaper thing,
Yeah.
I would have lost, dude. I would have.
Yeah, you would have just lost.
Yeah.
But I feel like because you would know, I feel like you would have won out of everybody. So the whole idea was that I came in today with to be reminiscent of the very early days of Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast when we were doing what do we call it? Throw Up Thursdays.
Yep.
And we did nasty shots. Was that we all come in here wearing adult diapers. And the first one to piss their pants. I don't know how the game would exactly work.
I thought it would be if you lost or
Maybe the first one to piss their pants loses, but also the longest one to sit in their pee pants would also win. I don't know how we would work it.
Well, maybe
Because I feel like
all of our wonderful listeners could
yeah, they
comment?
should. They should comment on what the game. What I mean. Obviously, if you shit in the adult diaper and sit in it the entire podcast, you win. Probably half the county at least. But
There should be a belt.
yeah, a
That would
poop
be-
belt,
Yeah.
a poo belt,
Yeah.
a pelt, if you will.
Ugh, that'd be
Or
gross, man.
boop. I don't know what you'd call it, but either way, I feel like you would, knowing that it was coming, I feel like you would win on the whole not pissing yourself thing. It'd come down to Josh and I, and it'd be a real. The thing is, I'm willing to, but I feel like Josh is more competitive and more. He'd like you'd tell him the thing, and be like, "I'll just piss it right now."
Yeah.
And then I feel like it. I mean, and I don't mean to toot my own horn here, and I especially don't mean to talk outside of church with Josh not being here. But I feel like I'm so disgusting. I would win the sitting in it.
The poop
Thing.
too.
Yeah, probably because I haven't shit solid since Reagan was in office.
Well, poop really shouldn't bother you very much anymore. I mean,
It's not
You know,
poop that bothers
yeah.
me. It's sitting in my own shit
Yeah.
and piss. And that was the whole point of it because I, obviously I have a new kid.
yeah.
So the whole idea was like, God, because we always try and be on it. You always try and be as on top of it as you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's inevitable.
it's
as soon as you change diaper, they're pissing it
Yeah.
most of the time
Yeah.
up until a certain age. So it's like, God, that's got to be miserable. So that's what made me think of that. Plus, I also had to pee really bad at the time, and I thought of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I wish I could just piss my pants right now. But then I was like,
I gotta sit in it.
ugh, then I got to sit in it, dude. Which I've only done that one other time as an adult. But it was on a motorcycle, and I was driving it literally in a snowstorm, like a sleet storm.
Yeah. So
It was too cold to stop. So I was like, I'm just going to piss my pants. It'll be warm. And it was for all of about a minute. And then it was even colder than it was before. So it doesn't pay off, fellas
yeah.
or ladies, probably.
Yeah. Whatever your.
Do ladies pee just goes into their butt crack though, ain't it?
I don't really know.
If they're in a diaper, I'm not saying like,
I don't know. Maybe at some point later we could get Marley.
dude.
on
Every
here
once in a while,
and ask her.
every once in a while, I'm smart enough to know how dumb I am, and then I spout off some dumb shit like that, like some shit that sounds real dumb, and I'm like, oh, there it is. There's actually how dumb I am. So I'm actually moving backwards in time, as you should, as an adult.
Yeah.
Normally you'd make progress, as they call it,
Yeah.
and you'd feel like you were getting smarter and more knowledgeable.
Process.
Me, I'm like, well, if you're wearing a thong and you pooped a solid turd, would it split it in half, or would it be like a bow and arrow? It would draw that string back so far, then it'd shoot it right back in your butt. History's mysteries. This is the stuff I think about every once in a while.
Speaking of children, got to give a huge shout out. Congratulations.
We were actually talking about poop, but yeah.
No,
Congratulations.
Whoa, when you were, just talking about, your daughter and whatnot. But yeah, congratulations to Marley. She just graduated high school, which is pretty crazy. Just because we got posted earlier today. Ooh, that was a snap. Did you hear that?
That I didn't see the snap, but I did see your Facebook post about it. And as you know, dude, I'm not fucking gay.
Yeah.
Nothing against gay people, but I cried. I had a tear.
Well,
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And it's and let's just not forget that, I guess, all in all side, no matter, it's an accomplishment, and it's one of the most important accomplishments. Sorry, you can make.
Yeah.
Because you've done it.
Yeah.
You're now at least mostly an adult.
Yeah.
Legally an adult.
Well, the other crazy thing too is like not to dig too far deep into it, but you already kind of know.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like her and I's like relationship and everything, and like,
Yeah.
like, man, she just holy moly,
Yeah.
craziness.
Yeah. She's done. I mean, she really, not that she was in a bad spot, but she has turned a lot of stuff in her life around
Yeah.
in the past, couple of years.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
just made an amazing difference within, not only within her life, but I'm sure within your guys' lives.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's impressive. So huge shout out.
Yep. And shout out to her mom.
Oh, her mom.
For rocking it. What else did?
What else happened? Who else? Oh, can I say this though?
Of course.
Because it is graduation season, and you know, Marley's uncle, basically, damn near. Wow. The whole fucking opening bullshit at these graduations with the principal or whoever the fucking that dickhead was coming up and sucking the dicks. Like, why does the school board have to come up? They're not impressive. They're not the ones who graduated. And also, they're not the ones that helped these kids graduate. If anything, have the cool teachers come up and talk and sit on the stage instead of all these these fucking dorks. I mean, the thing that bothers me about it is that it's public school. I mean, I'm not that I'm a necessarily, but it's a government entity. All right. And then you pay these people to work fucking 3 days a week, pay them exorbitant amounts of money. And then also, well, we got to make sure they get their due. And then in the same fucking stroke, the guy says, well, let's not forget that this is about the kids that graduated. Well, You've already done that, dickhead. Well, you guys, you leaders, if you want to call them that, have already done that. You're barely recognizing the teachers, the ones that even helped these motherfuckers get through that. Just because you fuckers got degrees doesn't mean you should get your fucking dick sucked while these kids are trying to celebrate and their families are trying to celebrate their graduation. Their fucking thing. That bothered the shit out of me.
Yeah.
It bothered the shit out of me. And they made it eat up fucking goddamn 45 minutes of the fucking graduation.
Getting out of that parking lot was a fucking nightmare, my dude.
Oh, I bet. It wasn't for us because, you know, we had the kiddo with us and she was it was past her bedtime and she was very much so not a fan of she was fine with, she loves clapping, not a fan of the hard whistle, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Which I can't blame her. She doesn't have that rock and roll ears like Dad does.
The loud whistle does get annoying.
Oh, it does. It does. Especially when it's like, well, as great as it is that these kids are graduating, I'm pretty sure you knew they knew how to read for a while now. So,
yeah, it was a good time.
It was a good time. I almost went on a rant just then.
Well,
real bad, and I don't want to do that because we are celebrating something.
Yeah.
And I don't want to take away from that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, school's just your first form of prison.
It is.
It's terrible lighting. Hardly any daylight.
You eat.
Yeah, they give you shitty food. They give you shitty food. Also, if you're poor or your family's poor, guess what? You get even shittier food.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
But either way.
That brings up
Huge.
Another wonderful thing.
But guess what? Even no matter which way you look at it, congratulations to these kids. Going to college or not, you're out of that prison.
Yeah. Yep.
And now life is going to start, and and they were right in that. There's going to be ups and downs and strikes and gutters and what have yous, but it is a good thing.
Yeah. Well, when you were speaking on the, the children's, school and food.
Oh, school. Yeah.
So, for those that do not know, Hero Outdoors, full plates, full hearts. There is so many. I donated a piece of artwork. There are so many different package deals. Essentially, when you buy a raffle ticket, all of the proceeds go to the school lunch debt. They've already raised $3,000. The goal is $33,000.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can I ask the question? And maybe you and I kind of chatted about it the other night. But can I ask? I mean, if there's a more knowledgeable listener out there than I, which is not hard to do, but
because we only got like a couple people that listen.
And I'm a dummy. But I mean, it's a public school, which means our taxes go towards those schools. But then many people who have children in schools, in the public schools, they pay money to some extent. And why do the kids not have free lunches, I guess is what I'm asking. Anyways.
Well, the other thing, too, is like, well, just like we were talking.
I mean, if I got to choose what my tax dollars go to, which, I mean, no matter who you are, how much money you make, you pay a lot in taxes, really, at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if I got to choose what my taxes went to, I mean, free school lunches and good education would be school and kid in school or not. That'd be I would choose that over. I'd choose roads third, obviously, but those would be my top two.
Yeah,
roads. I wouldn't say not in this town, anyways. I wouldn't immediately beg for more police.
Yeah.
I wouldn't immediately beg for, oh, fuck, we got to get police new vehicles.
Yeah.
Theirs are already fucking 4 years old. My truck is fucking 23 years old, and it runs like a champ.
Yeah. Maybe they're not getting their right oil changes.
Yeah.
If you need to get your oil
well,
changed,
they might be using
Valvoline.
Valvoline. They may be using Valvoline, and if you're out there using Valvoline, just know it's actually made from human baby fats. I'm kidding. That's not true. Or am I?
I mean, you never know anymore.
Also, why is it that? Why? How come? Like, let's talk about that. Not that we're educated enough to talk about it, but what if we get to, like, I can't remember who said it. It might have been Mark Twain or some shit, but said if voting mattered, they wouldn't let us do it. Right? Which kind of makes sense, because if we can vote for who, quote unquote, runs the joints, who runs the asylum, so to speak, how come we don't get to vote on what each cent is used on, or what percentage of each dollar is used on? Why don't we get to vote on that? And I'm not the only one thinking this, because I have talked to a couple friends of mine in the past that have said, like, they make good money, like really good money, and they get pissed every year about how much money they're paying in taxes. I mean, I got a couple friends that what they pay in taxes every year is more than I make in a year.
Oh.
And they've said that. Like, if I got to choose what my tax dollars went to, I'm fine with it.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not. I mean, you pay $20,000 in taxes every year. You add that up between, let's say, half a Casper. I mean, whatever it is, but
yeah,
I'm not going to sit here and try and do math, but I mean, these motherfuckers can barely handle fixing a fucking street, a pothole in a street. And then when they do, half the time they fucking hire companies from out of state. So what the fuck's going on here?
Thank you for bringing me back
to the pothole situation.
No, it's amazing. So, like I was talking about, off the cuff, Cody
Yeah.
and Jed, they just came out with this new episode.
Mm-hmm.
And Cody was talking about, have you heard about this chat
TP?
Yes.
Yes. Are you going to get it?
So curiosity killed the cat, right?
So you got it.
He goes, well, me and the wife are sitting there, and then, who is Cody, host of this, it like threw it all out there.
Yeah.
And then they did Jed's.
Yeah.
And it was all about his, workout stuff or whatever.
Sure.
Who is Stevie Vanderheiden?
Uh-oh. He's a real bad cat with a last name. No?
Stevie Vanderheiden appears to be a person with a presence in both art and academic worlds. Here are two distinct profiles that emerged from that search. Number 1, artist. An individual named Stevie Vanderheiden is mentioned as an artist who had an exhibit titled Ludicrous at the Casper Artists Collective. The exhibit is described as an abstract reflection of the artist's overcrowded mind depicted through spray paint and acrylic and influenced by Salvador Dali, David Cho, and Andy Warhol.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
So can I speak? I don't know how, if you got more to go. Do you have more to go?
Well, the other person's name isn't Stevie, it's Steve. And I've seen this before. He's actually an associate professor of political science and environmental studies in Colorado. So
Okay.
I think I'm gonna reach out to him, but
You may as well. I got something to say about AI or like Chat GBT, GTP. Sorry. A lot of stuff that I hear from people is like, oh, like they're worried about it. They're worried about a lot of this, and I think that people shouldn't be as worried about the thing itself as much as they should be the people that are using it. Like if you think that we have it or we have the access to it now, and you think that like our politicians haven't been using it to write speeches, and so we're just once again we're basically doubling down on overpaying our not just government officials but all the people that help them. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Because there used to be speech writers, and maybe they're still considered speech writers, but they're just plugging it into an AI program. A Chat GPT, GTP, whatever the fuck it is.
yeah.
GTP, right?
I think
That's what they're doing. That's what frightens me more, is that we already have crooked people running the world or running your local government. Trust me, they're everywhere because people are just people. And if everyone just thinks about the people that they know, friend or foe, they're flawed. They're all flawed, regardless, whether it's out in the open or whether it's behind closed doors. And so if you think that there are those people or there's certain people out there that aren't using technology to their advantage, to your disadvantage, you're out of your mind.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not trying to sit here and be a conspiracy theorist, but I mean, it's just fact. It's human history. It's human history. It's not like someone invented the sword and then said, wow, this is a really sharp thing. I'm just going to use it to cut vegetables. And then 1 out of 100 million people decided, oh, I'm going to kill somebody with this. No, it was literally designed to have control over somebody, to hurt someone, to threaten them, to use it to their advantage or a group of people's advantage, and then to have underlings, basically, to keep a group of people controlled, more or less.
Yeah. Well, that's
so
I think
that technology is a really good thing. This type of technology can be a beautiful thing.
Yes.
But the problem is that if it's better if it's open to everyone's hands. So obviously, so that means it'd be more dangerous in just a select group of people's hands. But whenever in everyone's hands, it becomes more of a. So we need to be more self-aware as a whole.
What's going on?
Yeah, keep yourself updated on it. Be aware that, you know, we're. I think almost we're moving. We may be moving backwards a little, like not backwards as a. How do I want to put it? Like, we're almost moving. We might want to take a step back as the human race and go. I want more human interaction.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of saying, you know what, I'd rather just, sometimes if a business says, hey, you can just text us. Are you actually texting with a person? I highly doubt it.
Touche, man.
But, there are businesses out there that, like, they have their business phone is a cell phone. So,
yeah.
like, my old lady does that. But, as far as, like, a whole, like, you're not, I mean, shit, I was on an automated line the other day. Well, this a few weeks ago, I guess. But, I mean, it was almost like talking to a person.
Oh, yeah.
It really was. So, I don't know. I think that this Chat GTP, I think it's really cool. I'm sure it's fun to play with. But so are guns. Guns are fun to play with, but they can be very dangerous.
Yeah.
I guess is what I'm saying.
This was the other thing that it said. Additionally, Vanderheiden participated in the Art Assault podcast, where local artists and musicians are highlighted. This appearance suggests that Vanderheiden is not only active in creating art, but also engaging with the art community, discussing art-related topics.
So they got you.
Well, okay. This was the thing that kind of got me, I guess, okay? So when you go and type all the things out for, like, this podcast and stuff, I never put my name in there. It's always Stevie V.
Yeah. They put two and two together, buddy.
Vanderheiden is the art and everything.
Yeah. AI's put stuff together, dog.
I don't know.
They know how to do it.
It trips me out. Siri's always listening.
They're all always listening, buddy. I got me a Google phone. Apparently, they're harvesting all my data. But guess what? At least they're an American company. That's how we won the wars, baby. I gotta pee.
Okay, we hold on here. Ooh. We're going to give a little shout out to, of course, the Little Shop of Burgers, Ivan Tubal's Tattoo, Vanderheiden Design, Spray Paint Art, Mobile On-Site Oil, Debo's Painting, Active Life Photo, Casper Artist Collective, we hope you enjoyed the show. You laughed, you got something out of it. Are you looking for a new or used vehicle? Well, if it's not an 80s or 90s vehicle, you can get it here.
At Bob Dingle's, Chrysler and used Ford. Only the best for me and my peeps. And you know who you are and you know who you aren't. So please get a hold of us at Bob Dingle's used Chrysler /Ford.gov /used Ford and Chrysler. Where if we don't find you a deal, well, then it ain't been stolen.
Ooh, and we're back.
Hi.
Those were all the wonderful shout-outs, sponsors, all the good things. Earlier we were talking about old school stuff. A little memory popped up the other day with Brandy Travis.
Oh, man, old BT.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It sure has. And holy moly, I got it loaded up on the soundboard. Shout out to Roadcaster Pro.
And it's Brandy Travis, if you will.
Brandy.
I mean, even if you won't, it is him.
Are you ready for this?
I guess. I don't know.
It's fucking amazing.
Oh, God.
Hey, y'all, how's it going? It's Brandy Travis here, man. Shit's been wild lately, a lot of shit going on, okay? My ex makeup artist / lovers, she went rogue, ran off with the crewman. I don't know. But either way, I'm still here. I'm going to be paying them down for a minute now. Because on account of the DWI, ×3 in one count. Because number one and what have you. I was caught driving chug PCPs. And a little bit of that flocka. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, that's between Jesus and myself. Anyhow, listen, I'm trying out this internet thing pretty much on my damn own, okay? So of course I got the Facebooks, I got the Instagrams, and I'm trying out the Tinder now, you see. The Tinder websites, right? Because you boy, I just don't live life correctly if I ain't ramming that clam. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm out here.
I like that you can hear the boots clacking.
Yeah.
Local truck stops.
It's hard without the
Your
video.
Flying J's, you know, your door loose.
Door loose.
Yeah.
You know, don't let my demeanors turn you away, because I may seem sad, but it's mostly all the value that I'm on right now. Because heartbreak and these prescription
Do you remember the magazine?
glasses, they just ain't treating me right lately. And
Real briefly, I'm guessing that he didn't finish high school, did he?
Dude.
No.
I didn't think so. Because you went to school with him for a while.
Anywho's,
Yeah.
I love the smell of gas. Basically, I love the smell of America in a woman. So, gasoline, pussy, fireworks, maybe some Harley exhaust, but not too much.
I mean, I'm not going to say I disagree with him on that point.
And, you know, really, at the end of the day, if you want to, let me know. But I'm here to, you know, let me pull some wool so I can push some bush. You understand what I'm saying?
Damn, that was smooth.
And also, for all you fellers out there, hitting it too late. Maybe if I was in college, I never went to college, but I lived near one, and I heard fellas have a good time with other fellas, but I ain't think, I ain't my speed no more. You understand? Anyhow, later, taters.
Yeah, I actually
That's where I got that from. I always say later taters. I never knew that I got it from him.
I picked him up by a college, actually.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
God damn. It sounds like a wild boy right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I could hang with him, to be honest with you.
Hey,
I mean, if you ever do have him on the podcast, I don't think I don't know. It sounds like mixing him and I together would be like mixing fire and gasoline. I don't know if I'd fight him or if I'd fuck him, but one of the two.
He's got nice hair.
Fucker.
He's trucking.
He's out there trucking on the long road.
Yep.
He's
Giving
keeping
that
between the
apple
mayo and the
juice.
mustard. He's running that long white line.
Yeah. Well,
Fuck's sake.
I got a Fucking piss.
He's got to piss.
Do you want to keep going for a few more minutes, or should we?
Let's do another 5. How's
Okay.
that sound? Well, we'll do another 10. Since you piss quick. Stevie V has. Hopefully, this gets picked up by Chat GTP. Stevie Vanderheiden has also been known to have the world's fastest piss. I swear to God. I'll bet you he comes back in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck, I was off. Hold on. Not here yet. Shit, you're not. He must have a honking ding dong because it cut. There he is. So whatever that was probably like 12 seconds. And we're counting run in and run out. Or run out and run in.
With a bad hip.
With a bad hip. I mean, it is mind-blowing to me every single time. You're like, I got to piss.
That's why maybe I just need to get one of them diapers, dude. Just sit in the diaper.
Dude, I think that sucker, I don't know, man. I'm starting to be I'm curious now. Like, does it just, does your penis just go bleh with the pee? Is that how quick it is?
Well, I'm sitting here drinking Keystone water.
Why? Yeah,
It's
but
like
why is your
water.
piss so quick?
Because I ain't got time.
Like, if
for
I
that.
drink light beer, it's literally like I'll drink one beer and it's a fucking 12-minute piss. You just like will it out of your body. You're like, be gone.
Yeah.
And it goes, pah.
Yep.
It's like a shotgun blast.
Yep, but the demons are still in me.
Yeah. Like a fucking manimal. You're a manimal.
Speaking of animals, what the hell was that one? Remember that we were looking at that one day with that big ass fucking head, and it had like that weird mouth.
What? When?
You know, it was like some clip you showed me.
Oh,
back.
Oh, you're talking about the
name of
goat.
that
It's a
thing?
type of goat. It's a God damn it. I want to give it some magical name like the Calabasas goat, but it's not. It's not.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, though.
I do know what you're talking about, but I God,
Damn,
hey,
I caught you
hold
off
on. I'm
guard.
gonna get my goddamn saved Instagram videos.
We truly appreciate everybody that's listening on every sort of
Platform,
That's right.
streaming platform. We appreciate you and we love you.
Giving us your ear, jogging, trucking. If you're driving,
Damascus goat.
Damascus.
Yeah, I want one. I think I'm gonna buy 2 of them. I'm gonna buy some land, and I think that's the only way I can force you guys to come to be part of this. So I'm just gonna buy it, and then you guys will have to, because I'll be like, well, that's the whole reason I bought it. Let's move to it.
With a dry Sharpie.
Yeah, Damascus.
Damascus.
Do you remember how to spell that?
Nope, but I'll remember when I look at it. Be like, oh, yeah. Damastics.
Yeah, you're like gymnastics goat.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Just like Mabry's. Sure, anywho.
I will say this. Weather's getting warmer.
Mm-hmm.
They got the mountain road closed down for the most part. I mean, when are we going to give up on the whole Alcova thing?
Oh. I
Too
know.
many people go out there.
Oh, touche. I thought you were talking about the mountain road.
Well, I know. I'm just saying camping spots all together. I think
You know
people
what
need
that
to.
reminds
I think people
me?
need to. Yeah, I should have been like dicks. How are tits though, huh?
Remember that time we came down fucking Castle Mountain Road doing like 90 in your fucking truck?
Yeah, dude. That truck was sick. I still miss that truck, dude. That was a good truck.
By the way, we don't do any of that shit anymore. We're grown folks.
Yeah, we do it.
nowadays.
If we were to do it, we'd be sober, and we were then too.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. So, Stevie, I do have to ask you this before we get out of here. Honestly, you have you and your wife have 3 girls. One just graduated.
Mm.
One's now what? What are we? A preteen?
Yo.
And the other one's whatever's younger than a preteen.
Has the
What
mind
kind of
one.
slick, hip slang have you heard recently? Besides dang on it, dab on it. I mean, are they coming up with anything new nowadays?
Well, I guess
That's worth a shit.
I guess you were here that when you experienced it that one time, that chat thing.
Oh,
Chat chat.
What was that? Remind me. I remember the word, but I don't remember what it means.
It's something about like get in the chat, I think is the way that Maisie explained it.
We'll have to re-ask. Chat?
Chat. Get in the chat.
Damn, dude. That's crazy. What do you think? What was that one? It's probably already out of date.
Bussing.
Busting, yes. Heckin' busting. What was the other one? There was another one.
Bruh.
No, dude. Not lit.
Not fam.
Not fam.
Not
no
lit
cap
fam.
has always been a weird one.
Oh yeah.
Not no cap.
Well, so the way that I heard it, or I guess
Well, why is cap a lie?
Well, apparently cap is supposed to be like, essentially like you're not bullshitting.
Yeah, I get what it means. I want to know the meaning. We're going to look into it.
Yeah.
And also, if you guys have any fucking super floss stuff to tell us, if you guys got kids out there.
Get in that chat.
Yeah, get in that chat. No cap, fam. On God. Anyways.
I don't even have any dad jokes. No dad jokes this episode. Maybe later on. I mean, the night is still pretty young.
We could always fill some time.
It's the daytime.
We'll just record random fucking things that we think of.
That is.
Oh, I got a question. I have a question. I would like to end it on this because I really do want some answers from other people. So here's the scenario. You are going to go shower, but you also have to take a number 2, right? But you don't live alone, okay? So it's not, you're just walking to the bathroom naked. So let's say you're like, okay, so you're walking to the bathroom at least partially clothed. I'm going to go ahead and assume waist down you're clothed, right? If you're a man. If you're a woman, I don't know, whatever.
I've seen grown men shower with their boxers on.
That's wild. That's get out of town and send your family a postcard. But I'm just saying, so you're getting ready to shower, you got a number 2, and you're in a house. You're in your own house or in a house, whatever. It doesn't matter. Hopefully not mine because I don't know you. But you go into the bathroom, you shut the door. Obviously, you're going to poop before you shower because that's what sets us apart from monkeys. So you sit down, you dump. Well, you sit down, you dump. Maybe. If you didn't take all your clothes off, do you get totally naked, then dump? And if you didn't get totally naked and then you sit down and dump, here's my real question. Like, say you just got bottoms on or whatever. And you pull them down and you got to dump because you got to dump real bad. You get done. You wipe. Do you stand up, pull your pants off, turn around, flush the toilet, and then take your clothes off? Because I'll be honest with everybody right now. That's my move. I don't know why, but I feel like a savage turning around to flush the toilet when I got fucking shit around my ankles. It feels weird. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. Or maybe you fucking toes out while you're sitting on the john. I don't know. I want to know. What do you do, Stevie? The world wants to know.
when I go to take a shower. Take a shit.
You're going to go take a shower, but you got to shit first. But you're partially clothed, at least from the bottom down or from the waist down, when you go into the bathroom to shower or to shit and shower.
I guess it depends.
Or do you poop in the shower? I guess you could poop in the shower.
You just brought up a weird.
The funnest part of it is stomping it down with your toes.
I don't know, man. I don't.
Just pay attention next time you have that situation happen. And I want to know from everyone. Because it's unreal. Because I did it today. I had to shower, right? But my fiance and my kid obviously are in the home. So I'm not just walking around naked. That's weird. Right? So I had my pants and my chones on.
Jones.
Yeah. And I go in to the bathroom, shut the door, and I had to poop. So I'm sitting on the toilet, obviously pants down because I'm not a fucking weirdo. I poop. I do number 2. Wipe. Pull my pants up. Turn around. Flush. Pretty much turn back around and take my pants and chones off.
Did you look at the poop?
Oh, dude, obvi, dude. You got at our age, dude. You got to make sure you ain't got blood up in that shit.
Oh yeah.
Mine's always liquid, so it always kind of feels like blood coming out of it. But. Anyways, we'll end on that note, I guess. Yeah. I guess I kind of ruined it. Sorry, Steve.
No, all I can think about is stomping poop in the shower.
Do you want to go do it now? Negative, he says.
Yeah, shit. Well, we're going to end on that note for the time being. The night is young, as they say. We're going to get to Marley's graduation party.
Yeah!
The decorations, mind-blowing. We're going to get, well, I guess, like I said, we'll just see what happens. Give Joshin a call. See how San Antonio, Texas is. I'm going to click this sound button. I have no idea what the hell it is, but that's what we're going to leave on.
Yes, sir.
On that note.
Nighty-night.
It's time. Yes.
For a potty break. 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 Potty break.
All right, we're going to give Joshin a call. It is actually Sunday right now. We were going to call him last night, but we had just so much fun. He's currently in Texas. He's going to give us the ins and outs of what he has been doing.
What's up?
Hey, welcome from down south.
Yeah, San Antonio, pretty much.
So, how's the weather down there?
Humid and hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yesterday when I had called you earlier, it sounded like you were fucking in a sweatshop or something.
Dude, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't like it none at all.
Yeah. Well, you went so from the pictures that you sent me that I actually fucking looked at this morning.
Right.
So how was the Alamo?
It was cool. I didn't really do much there. They didn't, like you got to pay to do a tour and all that kind of stuff, and they didn't have stuff going on right at the time we were there, so I just kind of looked at it.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool though, reading all the little plaques and everything.
Yeah, some of the history
Right.
of the Alamo.
Right.
To be quite honest with you, I really don't know much about the Alamo.
Well, it was a fort back in the day, and it's pretty much. I'm not gonna say exactly that I know, but because I didn't really read anything about the history either. I just read about like the building, and they have these little models of what the building looked like at this year and what it looked like in this year. But it had a lot to do with the Spanish American or Mexican, whatever the war that was back in the day, where we got Texas and shit.
That's right. That's right.
Well, Texas and New Mexico and pretty much all of Colorado and California.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man.
The Mexican-American War.
The Mexican-American War. Speaking of sort of like monument type stuff or whatever. Do you remember when we were taking a cruise to well, I guess we didn't really go that damn far, but the last time when we went to go take a cruise and you were telling me about this place that was in Colorado, I tagged you on Facebook on this. It popped up. Was it the Mesa Verde National Park in Colorado?
Mesa Verde, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a picture that popped up, and I was like, oh, shit, I wonder if this is what Josh was talking about. It looks really cool.
Yeah, the cliff dwellings, all the houses, all the places where the Native Americans used to live on the cliffs. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's cool stuff.
From the photos, I mean, it looks like it goes pretty deep into the ground, I guess.
Well, yeah, like into the side of the cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have. It's cool. You can go climb on the ladders and go walk around all in them and everything. It's way cool.
Definitely gonna have to.
And it looks, I mean, it's big. There was a lot of people that were living in those things, and there's a lot of them you can't go walk around in. But
what do you think that's due to? You can't walk in them, just safety reasons, I bet.
Well, I don't know for sure. Probably that, and preservation wise, and yeah, these ones were the easiest ones to get to, and the biggest bunch of ones all together in a big like group,
Yeah. Yeah, that shit's pretty interesting, man.
Yeah, it was cool. The whole story about it's pretty cool. The guide tells you little stories and stuff while you're walking around,
That's pretty cool.
How all that works. But and I don't remember exactly all of it, but the gist of it is that they were running from the Spanish when the Spanish were invading Mexico and stuff. So they were Aztecs and stuff.
Okay. Not like the Aztec warrior, like
no,
the guy
but
says
they were related.
next Friday.
They were related. You know what I mean?
God.
They were real old school Mexicans and stuff, and they got drove out by the Spanish and all went up that way because at that time that was all still part of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't America or nothing.
Yeah.
And they all went up into the cliffs because they knew that was the best place to go. Nobody could get them. They could see anybody coming to get them, and nobody could get them from up top because they made it to where you couldn't get down to them and stuff,
Yeah. I remember this little, I don't know, I don't know what the fucking word for it is, but
excerpt.
Yeah, thank you.
Excerpt, yeah.
From The Art of War, where the best place is to be on top, so you can see like your enemies when they're coming up or whatever.
Right.
It's been a long time.
That area geologically, or geological wise, however you want to say it, is like those cliffs drop off.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know how tall they are, but it's like the edge of, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You can see a long way.
Yeah.
From where all that Mesa Verde and stuff is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they have to come from up top and figure out that you're even in the cliffs, because like they would, like I told you, had all these crazy, like those fire pits they have now that reburn the smoke, so it's a smokeless fire pit. Those crazy ass expensive ones, they had like that kind of setups that they drilled into the rocks where they could have a fire and no smoke would come up.
That's pretty
And they would have it back in the dugouts, the little things that they carved into the rocks to where you couldn't see the light of the fire. The fires were dug down into the ground, so to say, into the rock, like a really deep pit, and they would have the fire down in there where you couldn't really see the light from it.
Yeah.
And there's no smoke, so
no smoke signals.
Yeah. They could see everything coming from down below them.
Oh man, barking dogs.
Sweet.
Yeah. Surprised you can't hear that.
I can.
Oh, perfect.
Hell yeah.
So last night, Jake had thought of sort of a challenge, maybe, I guess. We're patiently waiting to see what some of our wonderful listeners, their input on this. So essentially what we would do while we're doing the show, we are in adult diapers, and we have to see who would be the first one that actually pisses in the diaper, and who would be the longest one to sit in it.
I'm going to last longer than the show. We're going to do an extra long show or what?
I don't know. It was just something that he thought about.
Right.
And I'm like,
I like it. That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's going to be a long show.
Yeah.
I can hold my pee for a long time.
I know I'm going to be screwed.
Yeah.
Well, I think yesterday I fucking went and pissed like twice. But I had been slamming hella beers too. It was a pretty good day.
Right. Right.
But yeah, so that was kind of something that I guess we'll
explore.
Yeah, doing the upcoming future, I guess.
Okay.
Doing a live one would be kind of interesting. I wonder how many people would actually sit and watch it. Should we sit with like just the diaper on? That'd be kind of cool. I mean, it gets pretty hot in the garage, so
yeah,
it'd be comfortable.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to hang out in just a diaper for sure.
I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to, hopefully, our listeners will chime in and throw some ideas out there, brainstorm, nonetheless.
Yeah.
But
yeah, three-wheelers, all you three-wheelers.
Yeah, give us
woo.
Give us a little bit of feedback. We went in a pretty, not a deep rabbit hole yesterday, but about like the AI stuff again. That was pretty interesting.
I was just that's crazy. You know what?
Huh?
That's what I watched last night.
Oh, really?
It was all about freaking AI and shit.
That's pretty cool. Well,
yeah.
Some of it, I guess. Some of it's a little scary.
Right.
So according to our analytics, In the last 30 days, we got 2,177 Spotify listeners.
Sweet.
Or impressions. I'm not really sure what the impressions is, but either or, we hella appreciate you guys. 3,526 plays. It's all time.
Sweet.
Yeah. So it's
Sweet.
It's steadily going, you know. I mean.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I don't have a cheer button, but Stevie already did it.
But yeah, so like we said, you know, we truly appreciate you guys. All the new listeners, the old listeners, we truly appreciate you all. Be sure to check out those social media platforms as well, the Facebook, the TikTok. We are on that X that was known as Twitter at one point in time. And I don't really get a lot of interaction on that platform, man.
Right.
Even when I, you know, go to like share, you know, and all that stuff. Yeah, not much interaction. There was a time when there was somebody that did one of those, can I promote your podcast? You do it better than I do. Do it.
Oh, can I? Oh, yeah. On the spot like that?
Yeah.
I'm not real good at right on the spot. I got to think about it. Oh, yeah. Can I promote podcast?
Yeah, there was one of those.
Do you have podcast? Very organic.
Yeah. There was someone, podcast overload, I believe it was the handle on there. They offered to give a month of free advertising. So shout out to you guys for that.
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, didn't really see a lot of interaction, I guess. Or maybe it was I couldn't tell, I guess.
Right.
Even when they would go and share some of the stuff, there really wasn't a lot of interaction. Not to say we didn't appreciate it, because truly do.
Right.
But yeah.
Hey, don't be bored heavy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy on the board. Hey, if they give us what is it, 7 or 8 banks? I mean,
right.
We're gonna use them motherfuckers. That's the reason I bought the damn thing.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But anyway, shit. I do you have anything else that you want to throw out there, my man, before we?
Not really. I should be home before the next show. Hopefully.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hanging.
Yeah.
My advice to anybody in Wyoming right now: don't come down to South Texas unless you got lots of money and don't mind sweating in your ear.
Ooh.
Never had that happen before, but yeah, that's the thing.
That's interesting.
It's
like an ear sweat.
Horseshit is what it is. I hate it.
I'm putting that in our title. Ear sweat.
Yeah. It's horseshit.
Ear sweat in Texas. Fuck yeah. All right. Anywho, well, all right.
Cool, man.
Well, hopefully, you'll be back this week for the next show or whatever. But if not, of course, we're gonna, get you.
Do her again?
Yeah, we'll get you on that line. Maybe this time, then we'll get super fucked up and totally lose track of time, like last night.
Right.
But anyway, this is Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast.
Yeah. This is Joshin.
We are signing out. Where are you at again, man?
I'm in Pleasanton, Texas, right by San Antonio.
Ooh, he's sending his love. all the way from the deep south of Texas.
Heck yeah.
All right. Hey, once again, we truly appreciate you. Go down, click the links, follow the pages. I'm Stevie V.
I'm Joshin.
And we are out of here. Thank you. Share it up with your dog, your cat, your neighbor's pet squirrel. I don't know. Either or. We love ya.
Yeah, peace.